Yo, what's going on YouTube? Man, I tried to get this video done earlier, but I had things on my mind, man. I was thinking about how I'm gonna approach this, man. You gotta let cooler heads prevail, man. You can't, everybody know my channel. I try to be as fair as possible and stuff like that. You don't wanna, you don't wanna go, you don't wanna go nuclear, sometimes, because you see a lot of stuff on YouTube. And you see a lot of people in the chats and stuff like that, and the comments people make. You got the Walsh brothers over there, because, you got Gervonta Davis. I like saying Gervonta, man. Gervonta Davis, but Tank Davis over there. They playing games with him, with the weight and stuff like that. So, you got your fellow brethren, going over there, to the British Empire. And the Empire, strikes back, try to get them on the weight and everything. Because, you got Frank Warren and, the British Boxing Board of Commission and stuff like that, I knew they was on some janky stuff when they looked at the weight on the scale and then they had to go to their book. I was like, you guys don't know, what I'm saying? They talk about he was off, which I'll let you know that you get from like the stones or the kilos. I never been to the UK. I don't know how they scales look. I just know in the States, man, you buy a scale, it's used just in pounds, and sometimes you can do kilograms or something like that. I've been to maybe a gym where they're doing up in Europe where, they do like the, kilograms and stuff like that. But I ain't never been in the UK or nothing like that. And they always talk about 13 stone and stone this and stone that. And they averages, I think were off. But I just knew, man, they had them. I was like, man, they just trying to scare this, this young man. They're just trying to make him nervous. But the good thing about Tank Davis was, he was like, what's going on? Like, what? Because he looked shocked. Like, and that's how he wants it, man. That's how he wants it. A lot of people say, oh, well, what does that mean? Is he not taking us seriously? He's going to move up a weight and all this other stuff. If you see his reaction, he was determined to lose that weight. And if you noticed, he didn't go straight for a bottle of water or nothing like that. He didn't say F it, F the belt, or nothing like that. He was like, nah, I came here to defend my belt. This is mine. I came here to represent. I ain't come here, just to lose my belt on the scales. What, for 2 ounces? That's how it was off. I was like, man, y'all, 2 ounces. That's not even a cup of water. That's like what? Maybe a shot, 2 shot glasses, That's why they said 2 ounces, and then they gonna make it seem like, oh, he's unprofessional, and but I give it to the Welsh brothers, man, and Welsh's people, Liam Walsh, they were on point, boy. As soon as it looked like he had some trouble, man, they were like, fatty, oh, the how professional, is it? Yeah, so making all that noise and stuff like that. Shoot, they had me nervous. I was like, oh man, because I was feeling for Tank. I was feeling for Tank. So I was like, man, boy, I know he probably shaking his boots and stuff like that, because them bad boys were loud. But, yeah, on the third time's a charm, Tank, he was persistent. I don't know what he was doing, because it was like on the hour, like every 30 minutes or something like that, he was coming back. And it didn't look like he was sweating, so I don't know what he was trying to, take a dump or something. I don't know what the hell he was doing. But anyway, he did what he had to do. And he got them 2 ounces off. That's why he was confused. Like, man, I'm good, So, obviously, their scales are off over there in the UK. Maybe it has something to do with the where it's, the planet and the axis and the, the peninsula and stuff like that. And the the magnets, you know what I'm saying, the forces, because you know what I'm saying. Anyway, latitude, longitude, all the other stuff, maybe that has something to do with it, because you never know, man. You never know. I mean, weigh yourself in the house at different spots in the house. I guarantee you won't be the same weight. You know, you just be a little bit leaning this way, a little bit leaning that way. Might be the difference between a couple of pounds or a few ounces, man. So, but yeah, man, it's a good weekend for boxing, man. It's a good weekend for boxing. Man, you got the whole, you got Ryan Walsh, and you got everybody. You got this cruiserweight guy from Poland. I forgot his name is Volderski or something like that. This guy was like, man, Krzysztof Volderski or something. He's fighting in Poland and stuff like that. But let me get back to the UK card, Copper Box Arena, man. You got Anthony Yardy doing his thing. Excuse the noise, man. You got Anthony Yardy doing his thing versus Chris Hobbs. I think EJ Boxing Live was talking about some kind of upset coming up and stuff like that. I don't know about that, man. And then you got a lot of stuff going on, man. Hold on, man. This heavyweight supposed to be fighting. This heavyweight dude, man, this heavyweight guy's supposed to be fighting, man. And I don't know if they took him off, cause I'm just checking out the schedule and stuff like that. I know I'm confused, man. He's supposed to be fighting some guy named Howell, man, but I forgot the name of this dude. The British got some big old heavyweight fighting, man. I guess they canceled the bet cause I bet it on this dude. I'm looking at now. Give me a second, man. Something's going on. These guys playing the game, man. Let me check this out. Cause I'm on 5 dimes, man. So, yeah, man. Yeah, that's what they did. They must have took this fight off. Yeah, man. This Daniel Dubois versus David Howe. Yeah, they fighting. So I guess you could say the Tank Davis fight. You know, they got a good card, man. They got an okay card, man. But Anthony Yardy, man, he's pretty darn good versus Chris. It was a Chris Hobbs. We'll see what's up with that one, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna do another video on what's going down on Showtime and stuff like that, and some of these other fights. So I'm gonna catch y'all later, man. But yeah, man, I got Tank, man. I put money on Tank. I parlayed it with the Crawford fight. Man. Under like what was it? Under 9 rounds, 9.5 rounds. I think I did. No, 10.5. Under 10.5 rent. I got Tank taking out old boy. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. What do y'all think about the UK guys, man? You think they going overboard? You think Tank is a fatty? You know, you think he's being very unprofessional? I thought he was being professional. You know, he made an attempt to make weight. He thought he was good. He looked surprised. But, I mean, I don't know how anybody's surprised, man. I mean, look at the size of this dude's head. His head is bigger than Liam's, you know? His head was bigger than Liam's. And Tank was doing everything from cutting toenails to, taking off his underwear and stuff like that. I thought he probably maybe should have, like, cut his hair a little bit, but I know he didn't want to mess up his waves, man. He didn't want to mess up his waves. That's what it was. He didn't want to mess up his waves. So, but anyway, man, y'all let me know what you think, man. You think the UK's guys are going overboard? I tell you one thing. It's a good thing Mayweather was down there. It was a good thing Mayweather was down there because Mayweather can talk to him, say, "Hey, this ain't nothing, man. This ain't nothing. This is just gonna build. This is just a stepping stone, you know. With all due respect, this is just a step in the right direction." This Welsh guy has nothing going because you can see, man. When Liam saw that Tank didn't make weight, he was just like, "Yes," you know what I'm saying? Like his eyes lit up, man. His world is like, he's like, "Yeah, man." But then again, he's probably thinking like, "Man, I hope this fight is still on." You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I think he's gonna represent well at the end of the day, man. I think it's gonna be a good fight. I think Liam Walsh is gonna represent real well, you know, for all the UK folks and whatnot. And then I think Tank is good, but at the end of the day, I think Tank is gonna get a knockout. You know, I think he's gonna get a knockout and take care. Oh boy, don't be surprised, man, if it goes the distance and Liam walks away with that belt, though. You see what they already tried to do with the weight, you know. And Frank Warren, he's just laughing and smiling and stuff like that the whole time. He was chill. He was like, "Yeah, this is going as planned." You know, gotta watch out for him, man, because he got started doing underground boxing and stuff like that, man. I forgot what his cousin's name was, but his cousin started Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrel. He was like the right-hand man for, I think the character guy's name was like the Hatchet or something like that. But, yeah, so anyway, I'm out, man. I'll catch you later. Bye.